Hello all. It is a nice cold winter in Wuhan. It's been snowing for, well, a while. We're supposed to get more snow tomorrow. Anyway, I've just finished my contract at work and I find myself upon a little off time, and I realized that I need to film a new rant on Star Trek Voyager, because since my last rant post I actually finished the series. Now I realize I have a few things to say that maybe I didn't before. Probably the most notable thing about Star Trek Voyager is the captain, right? A lot of people feel like Janeway is the best captain there is. And, if you like captains that act like, Mom, okay, I agree. If you like captains who always follow the Prime Directive and pretty much try and keep their noses clean, then that's cool too, i.e. Picard, right? But this is kind of the way that Janeway is. She held on to those Starfleet principles for a long time, and that was good of her. But she's a good captain, but I don't know if she's a good character. I haven't really decided. Also, I'm wondering why there were just so many characters that weren't great. I mean, like Harry Kim, right? The guy was on Voyager for 7 years, solved a lot of problems. They never, they never promoted him or anything. He got to be in charge of the ship now and then, sure, but I think that guy deserved a promotion. And then Tom Paris, the criminal, the fucking criminal, ex-con, comes on as a lieutenant, gets busted down to ensign, and then they promote him again instead of promoting Harry. I mean, what the hell is that? It's completely ridiculous. It's like, I don't know why they would do something like that. And then 7 of 9, ex-Borg. She's just eye candy. Like, the series really, in the last few seasons had to grab on, like it was failing. And a lot of the people that started in Voyager couldn't really act. That might be a harsh thing to say, but Tom Paris, the guy that played him, he was just awful. I'd rather watch Shatner. He was just awful at first. But now, with a few positive things to say, I think that around third season, everybody kind of had their characters. There's some episodes in the third season that are really, really good. And then it goes bad for a little while. And then, 5th, 6th season, there's some really good episodes. 7th season, there's some really good episodes. And then this series also had a really hard time deciding who the spotlight was going to be on for a while. I mean, for a while it's Janeway, and then, she kind of disappears for a while almost. She wasn't there for a few episodes, at least not for more than a few minutes. And then it was Chakotay for a while, and then Chakotay just went to doing first officer stuff, and then it was about 7 of 9, and then Kess, and then so on and so forth, and you get the idea. I realize that most series do that, but there was just so much going on. It was about so many people that you lost the real story now and then. I would have to say that overall, as much as I enjoyed watching it again, because I really did enjoy watching it, overall I would have to say that this is still probably my least favorite Star Trek series. Unless you're going to count the animated series, I guess I'd put them next to each other, But this is definitely worth a watch. They come across some really cool technology and stuff like that. There's a character, they call him the Doctor. He's a hologram. He's an emergency medical program who is activated in time of crisis, and he remains running way past his suggested time allotment for constant running, and kind of becomes a person, which is one of the more brilliant kind of things about DS9. They have to, or sorry, not DS9, Voyager. They have to discover things about themselves, and kind of make it all work out somehow, make everybody happy, make the audience happy. They seem to pull it off pretty well a few times. But like I said, overall, it's not bad. Like, I wouldn't skip it. Definitely part of the Star Trek chronology and universe. So it's worth a watch at least once. But if I were going to watch any Star Trek series, since I finished them all now, but if I were going to watch any Star Trek series again, it would be the original series, and then maybe DS9. But probably the original series I would watch again. I mean, those characters are the coolest, really, overall. I guess that's about all I'm going to do on this rant. Also, do keep in mind that a lot of the actors that started on the show literally started on the show, so you got to give them a break for a couple seasons. They'll be kind of hard to watch, and just some of the characters just remain bad, and you just have to accept it. Janeway really is a pretty good captain in some ways. She's definitely a good person, and she's American, which is kind of cool. We haven't had an American really since Kirk, right? If you think about it chronologically, we've had one British or one European captain in between. So she did a pretty good job overall. And I don't want to. Well, I'm not going to talk about the ending really, because I don't want to spoil things for people that might want to watch the series. Haha. Alright, well, that's it then. Bye-bye.